on YouTube? It's me, Jabba here, and I wanted to do something different from last time. I wanted to talk to you guys today with my mom. Now, I wanted to do a video a couple weeks ago that was kind of more like parents accepting your gaming choices or how you could get your parents to accept. So I figured the best way to do that was to go ahead and do this project with my mom. Go ahead and say, hey, Ma.
Hey, how you doing?
So, I guess I have a couple questions that are really kind of based on your decisions as a parent that really let me do this. So, I guess my first question is, what made you actually want to let me play Call of Duty, though, like, go after my competitive COD dream?
It was the first time I saw you interested in something with such passion like an artist.
Okay, guys. Well, one of the main things is to really show that you want this. I guess is that one of the biggest things is to show your parents that it is something more than just a game. Um, so when people ask you about like, you know, how you feel about me doing the gaming thing, how do you respond?
I'm excited, but I'm amazed that a lot of adults really don't understand because I didn't understand at first. I thought it was just a game. And until I saw other people and until I saw that it's more like a sports, like a you playing like golf or chess or pool. Until I saw that and that it was more realistic than it was just a game, then yes, it was, and it's still hard. A lot of adults don't understand. They think you're just playing a game.
Yeah, that's one of the main things is when I do talk to adults about it, I have to kind of explain that it's because what you constantly get is, back in my day, that's the common thing said when talking about Xbox is like, we used to be outside and stuff like that. And although, yeah, it is better for physical exercise, and I completely, I would like to push that. I would like for more gamers to not, necessarily be inside all the time. But one of the big things is that, they don't really think it's a sport, and it's a mental sport. It's very mental. It's actually very exhausting after a while, mentally. Because I know that after a certain amount of hours of playing, a lot of the people I play with and myself, we fall asleep. So
Now there is two sides to this coin. There's always the pros and the cons. And the pros is yes, I see all of this stuff and it's exciting. But on the other hand, on the flip side, as a mother, you don't see the imagination that we had when we was kids. You don't see, uh, technology has grown so much that you're not allowed to use that time to have quality with more people. I believe, and you don't take time to read. Cells are blown. To me, this is me. Um, but but the pros outweighs the cons. You know, and so there lies. And again, this is something progressive. It's not like you're out there in the streets doing anything wrong, or you're not. So it does has a plus side. So I mean, I'm just saying.
yeah, I mean that is another thing is that that's why I look at it. When I make these groups of players like True Clan or True Esports, it's kind of like this is something better for them to do other than getting caught up in the world at such a young age because that could really factor in something there. And the fact that you do allow me to do this is something that I've noticed that a lot of parents don't allow their kids to do. So I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really interesting. And
Now I don't understand the fighting in it. The fighting
uh
between people. I don't
it's
understand
it's
the aggression. I don't understand the jealousies. I don't understand the stuff that y'all do like to talk about that I have to censor my ears because I'm a parent. And that's from time to time and not all the time. However, this could happen whether you doing this or not, and at least you in, um, a field of other people who is just as nerdy as you are.
True. Now, because this is going like this, I'm gonna go ahead and just filter in a second gameplay. So this video will be a little bit longer than the last one. But I have a couple more questions. Just a couple. This one will be good.
Like, I'm really excited about you going to the tournament, and I'm so excited about that, and to go down the street and people hear, they say, "Oh, I seen your video," or "I seen this." I feel like I'm with a superstar or something.
it's pretty cool. Like I thought that the biggest problem that I had as like starting this about a year ago, because I think my channel's about a year old, my YouTube channel's about a year old. So starting this, I really didn't think that it would come to this point. I thought that it would be a lot harder, I guess. But so far, the Call of Duty community's really embraced me, and I can't ask for much else other than that. And like I do want to branch out, to other games, but for right now, I just think it's amazing that we're able, or I'm able to put up enough content that people enjoy. That's in general my favorite thing is when people enjoy it and they like the video. And
The one thing I will say, if you want to use technology, and I would think that at this point, with the technology and all the friends and people and fans and stuff, I would really think that we have risen from the race issue.
I mean, you would think that.
I would believe that. I mean, it is hard to believe, and then too that the assumption of things. The thing is that ignorance comes in all races. Doesn't matter. It comes in all age, all sexes. Doesn't matter what it is. But I would think with the technology that we have, instead of focusing on the ignorance of color, what do color has to do with pushing a button? And who cares if it's in a home, a house, or a dorm room or whatever? It doesn't matter. What matters, what should matter, is that you enjoy the artistry of a video. That's what should matter. And if you don't like it because of the color of your skin, you don't have choice. You don't have to look at it. But it makes you ignorant to argue with someone who, "Oh, it's because you're black, I don't like to watch your video." What do that got to do with anything of what you're doing? And I would think that technology and all the game playing would suffice that, and if they don't know that you're mixed, they don't know that you have other, you know, races in them. I'm not putting my business out, but I'm just saying, you know, and that's another thing. I don't see a wide range of other African or races in here. Not saying that I do. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But I do notice that the more professional you are, the more cold you are. Not you. I'm just saying what I'm observing. And then the ones who are okay and friendly oriented, they don't seem to want it as bad. So, it is. Not only do you have to find art in what you love, but you also have to find the right people who think the way you think or want it the way you want it. There's not a lot of Tiger Woods out there, but you assume that there's a lot of people who is in his frame.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know.
Well, I got one more question here. We got about a minute left. Like, what was the moment that you realized that you really you didn't mind me doing this?
The moment I saw you play. I've seen you play at passing by, going to the kitchen. I've seen you play, You know, I've seen you talk to your friends. I've seen you played with Alan, you know. But until I actually sat there and watched you play the game, you had a love, I mean, a twist on it. That's when I think that was the day it became more of an art or, something that I would be willing to watch. You know, I was not willing to watch a lot of the things that you would show me. But when you start doing the videos and start showing me other players' videos, I start seeing, I've never seen that. I've never seen that when you was going to school. I didn't even see that when you was playing football. And you was good at football. You know, I didn't see it when you was playing soccer. You was really good at soccer. You know, but I saw it in this. You made this your own. You know, and you know your sister, she's good in art and everything else, and your other sister going to school to be a doctor. This right here was your artistry. You know, and you saying you want to go to school and be a pediatrician. That same artistry is going to be really good if you go towards that. You know, so that's what I saw.
Well, thanks, Mom, for being on the video today. Um, if you guys like this video, go ahead and click the little red button below. It says subscribe. You guys know what it is. Follow me at SB Jabba. Join the Jabba Nation. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.